Welcome J Spoiler Fast channel. Please subscribe. In addition, news of the Carver/Price family's miracle was disseminated. Stephanie, Abigail Klein, put Alex, Robert Scott Wilson, and his antics on blast, and Chad, Billy Flynn, got the wrong end of the stick. Now let's dig a little deeper into what exactly happened. Days of Our Lives recap. One-woman show. At University Hospital, Marlena, Dieter Hall, sighed in frustration. Tried as she might, she couldn't get through to Whitley, Kim Coles, and what she had to say didn't belong on a voicemail. It was far too delicate a topic. No sooner had Kayla, Mary Beth Evans, weighed in on Whitley's predicament than Marlena received a phone call from John, Drake Koveston, and boy, did he have some news to impart. Not only had he and Stephen Nichols, tracked down and apprehended Jerry Prentice, Terrell Ranson Jr., but they'd learned from their quarry that Abe James Reynolds was alive and at the mercy of one Nurse King. Read this. Find out what's happening next on Days of Our Lives. Opposite this, Whitley pulled out the carbon monoxide-leaking space heater that killed her husband and kiddies and set about reenacting that most tragic evening. Meanwhile, having decided that she'd failed to do enough, Marlena exited her office and headed for Whitley's apartment. Upon arrival, and after a few ignored knocks, Marlena let herself in and reeled at the sight of Whitley and Abe cuddled up on the couch, seemingly oblivious to the reeking stench of encroaching death. Days recap. Priorities. Alerted to the arrival of a possible overdose, Kayla was thrown to see that the patient was Lainey Saul Stowers, and even more so to see that Rafe, Galen Gehring, and Jada Elia Cantu. Lainey's rescuers were still hanging around the hospital, anxiously awaiting the arrivals of Eli, Lem and Archie, and Paulina, Jackie Harry, whom they'd alerted. Shouldn't they be rescuing Ada from Whitley? DOL recap. Three's a crowd. Rather than make his return flight to South Africa, Theo Cameron Matheson instead welcomed Chad into his hotel room and groused about the authorities' seeming inability to find a missing Lainey. Not wanting to dwell on his drama, Theo asked after Chad and Stephanie. How are things going between them? The truth now? Oh yes, the truth. That's a tough one. Truthfully speaking, Chad's not at all enamored of Stephanie and Alex's continued friendship, and he's definitely not enamored of Alex's recent behaviors, especially Alex eating a ton of the moose shoe pork that Chad and Stephanie had ordered for their dinner. But he's not threatened by Alex. No, not at all. He just needs the idiot to get the message. Days of Our Lives recap. Whoopsie daisy. Despite Stephanie's pronouncement that she had work to get back to, a visiting Alex let himself into her and Chad's abode and made a right nuisance of himself. That necessitated Stephanie getting rather sharpish with him and pointedly wondering what's with the intrusive behavior lately. Also, is Alex really unaware of how obnoxious he's being? Is he trying to be a jerk? Alex apologized profusely and copped to being unsure exactly why he's been acting the way he has. Perhaps he's jealous of what Chad and Stephanie have and he's unconsciously acting out. Stephanie agreed to give Alex the benefit of the doubt and continued to extend him the hand of friendship, for now, but he